So tell me, and I know I asked you this, but when did the Josh Bellata Foundation start?
So Josh died in 2014, and then people just started donating money in his memory. And then it was 2016 that we became an official nonprofit 501c3.
Okay.
So we met with some veterans and guys who were deployed with Josh and said, okay, so let's start this fund and let's have our own nonprofit where there's no restrictions on how much money we can raise. And then we formed a committee and we started meeting and we said, what do you think would have helped Josh? What would help you guys? And they all said, we just want to play together. We just want to be together and play video games.
So tell me, and I want to see the rest of it. I'm assuming that's Josh on the door.
Yeah.
So
over there.
when you walk through in the morning, tell me, what is that sense of, what is that emotion that you see every morning when you go through and you see not only your son on the door, but then also knowing that all this was created with a passion and I feel like it's got to be somewhat bittersweet, right?
Yeah, so he and I didn't talk for 9 months before he ended his life. And I tried to do the tough love thinking that would help, and it didn't. And part of me feels like he would be really happy with it and say, go mom. And the other part of me is like, oh my gosh, what has she done?
What is Josh's house in 5 years on 11:30 on a Wednesday?
Crock-pot going, a meal going on, conversations, pool games, maybe a computer class going on, or just a video game on TV. Doesn't have to be anything in particular, just a place to come and be yourself and sometimes get whatever's on your chest off your chest.
Brothers and sisters in arms being that, just that, right? Why is this your career now? Why is this important to you?
So before coming here, I worked for a craft brewery here in the state of Vermont, 14th Star Brewing, which is veteran owned, and one of those veterans is my brother. He is, this is always the part I get a little emotional, so you can edit that part out. He dealt with his own struggles with PTSD. It's still kind of surreal. I walk through the door and it's like, oh, that's right. It's not just a shell of a building anymore. There's furniture and people coming through the door and the phone rings. And it's such an incredible feeling.
The first time I came in here, before it was all decked out and everything, I never in my life dreamed this would be as good as it is. I'm serious. She, Val over there she's amazing.
When we were meeting with Josh's buddies from his unit, we said, so what are we going to call this place? And one of them said, well, I want to call it Josh's house. And I said, what? I was touched and teared up. And he said, yeah. He said, because when somebody asks me where I'm going, I want to tell them I'm going over to Josh's house.